But I wanted to start by welcoming everybody to the Red-All Green Partnership. The Red-All Green Partnership started about 10 years ago with an idea that we could transform communities. So Damian Forche, Randy McShepard, myself, Dr. Greenhand, and some others, we all came together and said, you know, let's make a change. So it was Stu, Kim, Akbar, we sat at the conference table. That's when the office was out on Lorraine. And we just put our ideas out there.
I think it's important to know who is important in our lives and who really backs we stand on and shoulders we stand on, and also recognize, right, and give people their flowers while they're here, recognize who groomed us, who helped us, who mentored us, and also the organization you're a part of. How did it start? How did it begin? Understanding and learning the story.
In 1980, there was an elderly woman, I can call her an old lady because I'm an old man, the elderly woman that lived in Kinsman in this area, Forgotten Triangle area, and there was a vacant lot next door to her, and in the middle of the night, some truck came by and dumped 4 barrels, leaking barrels of some kind of chemical, and the fumes were getting to her and making it hard for her to breathe. And she tried to get some help. You know, she called all the agencies that she could think of. She called health agencies, she called environmental agencies, she called everybody. And nobody really could figure it out what to do about these barrels that didn't have any name on them as to what was in there, that were leaking and that were emitting these fumes that were making this poor lady sick. Well, Marge is the woman from Legal Aid who actually started EHW, because what she did is she said, well, this is a problem. This is a problem called midnight dumping, and we're seeing it all over the city in poor areas, of course, where else? That industry would take barrels of chemicals, hazardous waste, and just dump them in these environmental laws in the 1970s, the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the RCRA, Resource Conservation and Recovery Act. These were all terrific laws because there had never been anything like them before. But even by 1980, locally, people didn't know how to deal with them, the agencies, the government. So that's one of the first things that EHW worked on, is to try and say, okay, we got these laws, they sound pretty good. How can we actually get them to be helping people?